Alright, got another Frankie update. I think this is a record. This is what, Wednesday? No, Tuesday? So 2 in a row? Did I do it Sunday? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, a Frankie update. That's not Frankie. That's definitely not Frankie. That's Thor. That's the third speed. I guess technically he's this. This is the oldest beast in the stable. Because this is Thor version 3.5. I guess we can call him Thor Pi 3.147, repeating whatever the number is. This is Brian's toy. Has a big block in it. Hasn't been able to be fired up yet, but that's what we're, or not me, but that's what they're working on. Just a whole new body for him. The another one that started life out as a 6.2 diesel that just did not work out well. So, but he's still the original frame, suspension, all that stuff that we did from the start. Whereas Sarge is a transplant from the original and then moved on and upgraded to that. Frankie, he's just a bastard with whatever parts were laying around, and we went, hey, let's build a Jeep. Or actually, I went, hey, let's build a Jeep, and they went, okay. But now a Jeep's not good enough, so I gotta, yeah, that's a whole nother video thing, update, project, build, stuff. So anyway, that's Thor. Kind of excited because I think it's been, what, 3.5 years since he's been out. So yeah, that mud right there, that's 3 years old. He died on a horrible, horrible death on the New Year's Day run. Got pulled back by Sarge. I have not pulled Thor back or out yet. But then Sarge broke pulling Thor back, so then I had to pull Sarge back. I'm so gonna pay for those comments. But anyway, this is where we're at on Frankie. Let me set this up over here so we can see this in action. Got the steering done. Still have a few things to tweak on it. I got my Heims in, but they came with the wrong misalignment spacers, the wrong size. So I can't put the bolts in it, so I got to reorder those. Never-ending saga. But let me see if I can get down here and get you a better view. So like I had mentioned, got the two Heims over the knuckle, one bolt which needs to be bigger. It needs to come down about here once I get the spacers in here like this and that. But 1.5" quarter wall tubing, cutting it really close, but this is locked out. It's not hitting. We ground all that down. Plus, once the spacer comes in, that bar will come down and out a little bit, so it'll be fine. Got the bracket there. Paint still tacky. Pivot arm, everything connected. Like I said, I got to get the misalignment spacers taken care of. I came in and cleaned these up right here. Clearance these out so that in articulation this isn't going to hit those big square things like they were there. So they have room to move around. I just have the shocks laying in here. We were talking about that just a little bit ago on how to get these fabbed up, because they're both just bushing type shocks that came off of the original Sarge K5. Like I said, we just put this thing together with a bunch of shit we had laying around. Sorry. But another added part, got the header panel on. I gotta get the hardware to put the grill and the headlight buckets. Got Rudy's old bumper, front bumper on there. Again, he's bolted up here. got to get the bolt in here and a few pieces there. Extended brake lines, which I'll probably get tomorrow, so that I can get this done, get this cut out, and then we move on to the back end. Although I did go ahead and get seats mounted back in, consoles back in. I got to stop by the old house and get the back seats and all that stuff. Got the rear bumper bolted on. This is Eli's deal. I just kind of left it on there ever since because it makes it a really nice handle picking it up and carrying it around the garage. But the back end's starting to get cleared out, which means that a lot of parts are getting put on. So that's a good thing. But there's my headlight buckets, my grill, headlights, turn signals. Oh look, that's not an encapsulated bulb anymore. I got to replace the mirror on the driver's side, which is broke. Get the fans on there, like I say, get the rear seats in there. And then a very, very important part. Let me set this down before I knock myself out trying to put it down while holding the phone. Dang, Rich. Super He-Man grip. Is that I have a new sticker to add. That's backwards, isn't it? Nope, not when you're looking at it like that. It is when you look through the phone. Evansville area 4x4. It's going to go right there. So, got one for the Jeep, one for the truck. Just little character touches. Then we got on the rear end here, like I've been mentioning, these rear shackles. These are the stock ones, the little bitty nubbers. This is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. But get these on there tomorrow, hopefully. Blow all this stuff apart. And I got the new bushings for the eyelet in the spring too. Get it setting on its own like it's supposed to be, so I can get the drive shafts measured, get those extended. Go from there. But these are my bushings that I got for the leaf springs, polyurethane. But in typical what can go wrong will go wrong fashion, that one's a little big. So anyway, I got these from Summit. Called them up. They're getting me a new one sent on its way, but this is for the front. The fronts aren't horrible. I don't know if I'm going to mess with it or not. I'll see how gung-ho we are tomorrow. But I got to finish securing the rear bumper. It's just bolted in here and here, and then two on the other side there. Figure out how we're going to stabilize that, because as much crap as I give him Butch, he's going to try and rip Frankie in half the first time I get hung up and he has to come pull me out. So I got to make sure that don't happen, because I don't want to sit out and fall down in the mud. There he is again, making a cameo. But that's it. I think tomorrow again.
Yep.
One more night this week, or at least
fix the rear.
Get the rear end nice and square.
So we can get drive shaft measured.
It's my little bitty Dana 35.
Because that's the length left. Once you fix the rear, we get the drive shaft measured. So we can...
Yep. Then we got to weld it. Put the Lincoln locker in it.
That's easy.
Yep. I know a guy that can weld. He comes in handy. So yeah, put the air cleaner. I don't know. I've got the cold air kit that came off the Titan. We might be able to do a...
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I get that crazy, but we'll see.
That's a lot for a week and a half.
Yeah. But I do have a cone filter that I can put on there. But that, I haven't had any issues in Rudy with getting oil or getting mud in that one.
The first, for this trip, we leave it like this.
Yeah.
Because I still gotta finish mine.
Oh, yeah. Gotta show Sarge some love. Remember, he's so neglected. told you that. But, so anyway, that's it. That's where we're at. It's coming along together nicely. So, we'll do another one tomorrow.